Welcome to the mindful movement, and in particular mindful feet. So if it's okay with you, get yourself into a comfortable lying position on your back. The feet can either be bent up or down, whichever suits. And just take a moment or two to get yourself comfy. Perhaps rolling the head, shrugging the shoulders, but just get a sense of being relaxed on the mat or on the floor. And just for a few breaths, take a deeper breath in, feel the breath coming up through the body. And then as you breathe out, get a sense of relaxing, letting go of the body back into the mat, surrendering to the mat, surrendering to the floor. So a gentle sense of expansion as you breathe in, and then a sense of letting go as you breathe out. And then just checking your body from head to toe. Just initially notice the shape of your head against the floor, the back of the head. Move that awareness now down into the shoulders, and notice, does one arm feel or one shoulder feel up or closer to the floor? How about the arms? Do they feel equally heavy, or does one arm feel heavier than the other? And then moving that attention down into the chest and the ribs. Notice the ribs on the right side and the ribs on the left side, and how they melt into the floor. Drawing that attention down into the low back, and notice if the low back is being held off the floor by tension, or does it feel different left and right. Dropping down to the buttocks and feeling the shape of the buttocks against the floor. And then paying attention to the legs and noticing, does one leg feel heavier than the other against the floor, or does one foot feel heavier against the floor than the other? And drawing that attention now back to the breath, and feel the breath coming and going. And with each out-breath, get a sense of the body softening, relaxing, letting go. And with each in-breath, a gentle sense of expansion. And as you take your next out-breath, just notice if there's a part of the body that holds on, that doesn't let go, that doesn't surrender to the floor. And just observe that part of your body that at this moment in time is not letting go, is not surrendering to the effect of gravity. Okay, now bringing those feet up, so the soles of the feet are on the floor, the knees are now pointing towards the ceiling. And just to start with, we're going to do some gentle movement of the knees, opening and closing. So as the knees open, you roll onto the outside of the foot. As the knees close, you roll onto the inside of the foot. And just draw your attention into the soles of the feet. And just notice how those feet are moving, are rolling, with the knees opening and closing. Notice if one foot feels perhaps more engaged than the other. One foot softer or more rigid than the other. And then allow your left leg to drop down, keeping the right knee pointing towards the ceiling. And then allow the knee to drop out to the side, and then rolling back into the middle. So allowing that knee to drop down towards the floor, and then bringing the knee back into the middle, feeling the foot rolling from one side to the other. The next time the knee is pointing to the ceiling, we're going now to push with the foot, squeeze the bum muscle and gently roll towards that left side. And then, perhaps as you breathe out, just feel a sense of the body relaxing, letting go, returning back to its starting point. So feeling how that foot engages and helps the rolling movement. Both the rolling to the left and the rolling back to the starting position. Allow that leg now to straighten down, so both legs are now straight. And just notice what the right leg feels like compared with the left. What the right foot feels like compared with the left. And then drawing the left foot up, placing the sole of the foot on the floor, left knee pointing towards the ceiling. And then allow the left knee to roll out to the side, dropping towards the floor, then back to the middle. Focusing on the outside of the foot, the middle part of the foot, the inside part of the foot. Focusing perhaps on the heel or the toes. Feeling the whole foot as it rolls with the knee movement backwards and forwards. The next time the knee is pointing up towards the ceiling, we're going to push with that left foot, engage the bum on the left side and roll towards our right. And then perhaps as you breathe out, just allow yourself to relax back down to the starting position again, with the knee pointing towards the ceiling. So again, your focus of attention is the foot. Different parts of the foot, or the whole foot, engaging in the rolling towards the right and supporting with the body returning back to the starting position. Bring both knees up now, so both knees are pointing towards the ceiling, and then bring both hands, both sets of fingertips, so they're pointing towards the ceiling. And then we're going to roll from one side to the other, so rolling to the left side perhaps to start, and reaching up with the right hand towards the ceiling. And then rolling back onto your back, and then rolling onto the right side with the left fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. And just noticing how that feels as the body rolls from right to left. As the fingertips reach up to the ceiling, how does the shoulder blade move in relationship to the ribs? On the left side and on the right side. become aware of where your body moves freely and where the body feels a little more restricted in its movements. And now returning to your starting position in the meditation, in the mindful meditation, either with legs up or down. Regain that sense of comfort, wiggle if you need to, and focus in on that breath. Feeling the breath coming into the body, feeling the breath leaving the body. Noticing where the breath passes with ease, noticing where the breath bumps into resistance. Bringing your attention now to that out breath, and just become aware of any part of you that when you breathe out there's a sense of holding, of not letting go, of not surrendering. And just gently and lovingly bring your attention into that area of your body. And just notice if there's a particular sensation that you feel in that part of your body. Perhaps that feeling or sensation has a particular size or shape, density or texture, particular colour, even a particular smell. Observing that area of your body either up close or bird's eye view, whatever feels right for you. But just bringing that quality of loving kindness to your observation. You're not trying to change anything, but just looking on with a friendly gaze. Leaving that part of your body behind and bringing your focus back to the whole body now and feeling the whole body breathing. So as you breathe in, the whole body gets that gentle sense of expansion, and as you breathe out, the whole body gets that sense of letting go. So as you breathe in, perhaps the whole body gets that sense of expansion with loving kindness, and then the whole body surrenders back to the floor, back to the earth, back to your mat. Leaving the breathing behind, and bring your awareness back into the room now, and in particular to your toes. Get those toes wiggling up and down, squeezing your buttocks right and left. The buttock salsa, squeezing the right, squeezing the left, pushing your low back against the mat, and then gently pushing your right shoulder, your left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, squeezing, making a fist, and then stretching those fingers wide, and then rubbing the palms of the hands together so the palms are really warm, and then cupping the palms of the hands over the eye sockets and getting a sense now of the warmth passing back from the palms of the hands into the eyes. Almost get a sense of the heart connecting down through the shoulders, the arms, into the palms of the hands, that loving kindness passing back through the palms, through the eyes, the optic nerve, into the brain, down the spinal cord, into the heart, and then out through the arms again. Feeling that cycle of loving kindness. Then drawing those fingertips down over the eyebrows and massaging the forehead muscles above the eyebrows, gentle little circles, dropping down to the jawbone, massaging the muscles around the jawbone, the sides of the eyes, the temporal space, and then that smiling muscle underneath the cheekbone. Give that face a good scrub. Stretch the hands either up towards the ceiling or above your head. And then bring your focus fully back into the room and enjoy the rest of your day.